Hey people, Broken Puppet, and this is how to draw an old school pin-up. Enjoy. Right people, how to draw an old school pin-up. Now this one's going to be like the Sailor Jerry style. So start with, get yourself an oval shape, draw a line down, measure them for this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 lengths to the head, this is how long you want the body. Bring a curve, just come from the side, curving down between it. So you want the body to come along a nice curve shape. Little line just underneath that head. A bit short on this side and a bit longer on this side because the face is going to be facing this way. So this shoulder will be in shorter, this one will be out further. Off the back of this, bring your line in, line across, and the cowgirl one, so I'm going to have her holding a hat. This hand's going to be here, coming down. It's going to be resting on this hip. Curve this side around into that curve. Curve that side down. Kind of coming from this shoulder. Curve this around. Curve it there. Make the head a bit bigger. Well, maybe a bit bigger on this one. I've made the head a bit bigger now, so. Curve shape and go there. Another curve's going to come off here. Go back into this leg. I might have that coming off there somewhere. And now the breasts, going to have one sitting roughly around here. One around there. And that's the basic structure of the body. You can flesh out your arms now. Just bring in 2 lines around the outside of that. Like so. Now for the face, like I said, you're going to be facing slightly this way. So to start with, just bring in a little line across like so. And just a black dot on the inside of it. The other side, quite similarly, just bring in a line. But when you get to the edge, just flick it up a little bit. Again, a little black dot just on the inside. The nose and also is literally just 2 dots for the nostrils. Underneath that, you've got the mouth. Bring a line across. Just arch it up a little bit, like a little V shape, and do it twice, just to create that top lip. Curve under the bottom, just create the bottom lip. Now the head's going to come down here, so I don't want to come too far across with the chin, so I'm going to bring this here. About the same sort of size of the lips is what you want roughly between the bottom lip and the chin. Curve this up to the eye. I'm not going to have it touching. It's just going to kind of float there. Above this eye, just a little flick to the side, create the eyebrow. And this one above this, just same again, just a little flick, create that eyebrow. I'm going to go a bit of an old-fashioned retro hairstyle, so I'm going to curve down across like this. Curve up. Curve back into this, curve around, so create like a loop. I'm just going to have this looping back in behind that one. Curve to the side, and I'll curve underneath that. Curve and a flick. Just create a last little curl at the bottom. This side's going to curve around the eye, curve in, and curve back again. Curve out, in, and back around. I'm going to do like a nice big circle just around the top, just to give the hint of the hat she's wearing. You're not going to really see the back of it because of the angle she's at, but trust me, when it's done it will look right. And underneath it, it's going to give her a bit of a Texas collar, so I'm going to do like a little circle, 2 little tags off of that. Give her a little bit of a collar, just like a little rectangle shape. So bring a line across and just back into the neck. And now her sleeves are going to be rolled up to her elbows, so I'm going to have like a little rectangle bit. Just, well, this one's going to be triangle, this one's going to be rectangle because of the angle she's at. Just show a little overturn in the sleeve. A little line in there, just get the hint of it. Now the top's going to be quite short, so it's going to crop around here. Might have a little bow in the middle just where it's tied. And now for the breast here, you want to curve this out. No, not around, curve out to a point and then curve back. This one is very much rounded. Start short and come further around that side. I'm just going to bring this waist bit in here. Now where this waist hits, I'm just going to bring in belt across, so just like a rectangular shape coming across. That hand sitting just there. And get rid of these shorts. I want to have a bit more of a bum, a bit more of a point here. So I'm going to exaggerate this. Curve that out. And now where this leg kind of curves up, it sort of brings in like your center point. So I want this, let's curve around to there. And curve out there. Going to give this a little frill just at the bottom of the skirt. Well, not skirt, shorts rather. And this leg can curve down. Curves in and that. And now when it gets to here, you just come to a point and curve back out again. I'm going to stop there because you're going to be wearing our cowboy boots. Now this arm is going to curve here, inwards and then back. And this one's going to curve around. You don't want the arm to be dead straight, you want a nice curve. The more curvy, the more feminine. And that's exactly what we want. So right now for this boot, let's bring in a block shape. Bring this up a touch. Bring in a rectangle. Curve from this edge. And just curve up a little bit and just come back around that leg. Do a circle on the edge of that. Bring that down. It's going to come into the foot. And the foot, we're going to bring this out, or down, out. Curve back around. Curve up into a little ball shape at the back of the ankle. That's going to create the heel of the foot. Bring a little line down and just cut a little bit off just to create the heel of the bottom of the foot. It'll make more sense once we shade it in. Let's do the same thing with this one. Well, kind of. So we're going to curve that there. And there we go. I'm going to grab me Sharpie and I'm just going to mark this all up now in marker. So you see, you want to make sure, key things you want to do, make sure she's got long legs, make sure she's got a nice flick to the waist, a nice curvy body shape. Just bring in two little lines there, just inside the hair bit. Just mimic this line a few times. Just create a little bit of curve just around that. And now, while she's holding the hat, I'm just going to have like her thumb just on the inside, so I'm going to bring this here, give the hint of the thumb, the rest of the hand's going to go behind it. the hand, literally just going to be a hint of like a few fingers coming back, nothing more than that. Line up there. Bringing this butt around the waist. Little overturns on the bottom of the shorts. Circle detail bits. Literally just flick in some little lines just at the bottom here. Just make it a bit frayed. And that's it for the outline. So grab my rubber, just rub out that pencil work. And then we start adding some shading. I'm just going to use my markers. You can use paints, water paints, anything you guys want. So a little key area just to show kind of curvature really. So I'm going to bring a little bit of black just around edge of these shorts. Just a little bit in this top, just on the side. Anywhere there's kind of like a little point, so like, you know, just underneath that breast. A little bit underneath this overturn. Just a couple of bits in the hair, just come straight across. These are just Winsor & Newton brush markers. You know, they do the exact same thing pretty much as like water paints and other stuff, so just use whatever it is you got. Yeah, just apply the same technique. Just a little bit of black just in that bend. On that foot. A little bit under this bottomless leg. But I'm not putting too much in the body because most of that I'm going to do with flesh tones. So let's do that. Grab me grey. Just bringing the grey just over the edge of all those blacks. Only a little bit, just start a gradient so they fade out. So for this bit, I'm just going to colour this bit in black. Good, my lighter grey. Let's put the last little bit of blend. I'm going to work in some colours. So you can see now it's starting to take on that kind of like classic kind of look. So now I'm going to get my flesh tones, just start adding these in a little bit. Just start off with like the black just across the edge to begin with. Certain bits I like on the legs, I'm going to do probably both sides to really create that kind of roundness in the leg. But I probably won't do it too much in the arms, maybe a little bit just off the edge of there, but not on the top of that. Just have it above the eyes. I'm just going to slowly start working down through my tones. Just ever so slightly, just a hint just across the edge. I don't want to build it up too quick. Just keep working into slightly lighter and lighter tones. So now I should be able to kind of blend out to a point. A little bit just on the nose. Grab me red. Just going to put a little bit of blush on the cheeks. You'll notice with old school, a lot of time it is really obvious, just like that, just like red circles. I'm just going to add some red just for little detail areas. A little strip just the top of the boot. There. Just overturns in the arms. There's a little bit just there. Just a little bit of a hint just in the breast bit, just kind of follow the curve around like so. Now I'm going to get yellow. Working on all the classic colours. Maybe some brown shorts, make it a bit kind of westerny kind of feel. Now if you are doing like brown shorts, you want to make sure you do bring it a lot further in and more solid than you do the actual skin. Otherwise it just will feel like skin tone. See, you can clearly tell that's not skin tone now. Just look at darker brown just here and there. this top. Should make it blue. Should I leave that colour? Choices, choices, choices. Yeah, I'm going to give it a blue shot. Yeah, I quite like that. And let's come back in, just finish off a few little bits. Just see now I want to put red here. Get rid of those hills. And now I think I'm going to give her a few tattoos. This is like completely up to you whether you want to do it or not. It's not something you have to. Just going to do a little snake. If you want to know what to do for this, just follow some of my other tutorials and just do some of those sort of things. And just make up as you go along, like I'm kind of doing here. Snake there. Noose at the bottom. Worries on the kneecap. Similar style, but it's just filling those gaps and dots. Do an eagle on this side, maybe. Do an old anchor tattoo. Script. Flower. Yeah, maybe a boat. There we go. That's how to draw an old school pin-up. I mean, they're not traditionally done with like highlights, but if you want, you can always add some little highlights, just in the lip, you know, a little bit in the hair. And the legs, the arms. Nothing crazy. You can always add background if you want to spice it up. If I get... I got a cup around here. No. Yeah, you can always add like a sort of circle colour in the background, you know, a bit of scenery, some cactuses, you know. But yeah, that is it. That is how to draw an old school pin-up. I hope that helps. I'll do a couple more of these, you know, different sort of style ones. But yeah, check out my other videos, like, subscribe, yada yada yada. You guys know the usual routine. And a Broken Puppet, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.